Of Jennifer, meteorologist Jennifer Lambers this morning to find out more about the weather. And Jennifer, those dew points are making it feel real nice outside right now.
That is exactly right, Eric. You're right. The point is right now, because heading later on into today, it's still summertime on the Gulf Coast. We are still going to be warming up. And so you'll mainly notice the differences in the mornings to begin with some of that lower humidity out there. But a live view at radar, the other thing that we have going for us for this morning is going to be those clear skies. I stepped outside earlier this morning and you could see the moon out there. You could see all of the stars. We're really losing some of that haze out there that we were experiencing with that higher humidity. So a much better start to begin for this Tuesday. If you typically like to have a cup of coffee outdoors, today will be a good day to do it. You'll still notice that humidity, but it's feeling better in comparison to what we've been seeing. Now looking in just a little bit closer, there's that clear radar out there. Things look fantastic. We lost some of that light cloud cover we were experiencing not too long ago, but dew points out there. Again, just a reminder in case you're joining us right now, the dew points just yesterday were in the mid to upper 70s, the lower to mid 80s. Now we're experiencing a range of the 60s out there. And so this really does make a massive difference in our forecast, especially once we break it down into the comfort scale. Just yesterday we were in the extreme category. You stepped outside, you could just feel that humidity. As Matt Barentine calls it, it's air that you can wear, especially we were feeling that on Sunday with that excessive heat warning in place. Now we're falling into the noticeable, the comfortable category. Some spots still just lightly in the uncomfortable category to begin for today, but the good news, that'll be dropping heading later on into this afternoon. And so here's a look at the heat indices. Typically this is what our daytime high map looks like, but instead this is the feels like temperatures later on this afternoon, and that's also what the daytime highs are looking like. So we're really not straying away that much. That'll be the good news. It's still hot out there, but we're not going to be feeling like the triple digits, and no heat advisories are in place. Now coming up in just a little bit, I'm going to be talking more details about your forecast and what you can expect for the remainder of the week. All of that is coming up soon. Vanessa. And also continuing to keep a close eye on your forecast. Lower humidity out there, but as you are stepping out the door, do keep in mind it's still going to be hot heading into this afternoon. Temperatures still maxing out lower to mid 90s, but a bit of a drier heat. I'll have another look at your extended outlook coming up when we come back. Continuing to keep a close eye on your forecast. Here's a live view outside right now down in Orange Beach. We have a beautiful sunrise to begin for this morning. Some vibrant colors out there. A nice look from our M&T Construction and C Spire camera. Calm conditions to begin for this morning. And in case you're just now joining us, just a reminder, right now is a great time to download the Fox 10 weather app. That way you can stay updated with the forecast and everything that we are tracking out there, because we will update these forecast videos for you daily. And also, excuse me, also another great feature about this is that you can also submit your pictures and videos. That way, in case you see anything cool, the forecast out there, I'm so sorry. You can share some of that with us as well. But let's go ahead and take a closer look at your forecast out there. Again, a live view down in Orange Beach right now. Some vibrant colors so far to begin for this morning, and those temperatures resting in the mid 70s. Dew points upper 60s, but some clear skies to begin, and a beautiful look out there in case you're heading out anytime soon. Now here's a look at those heat indices versus the temperatures heading later on into today. And daytime highs, it's still going to be hot out there, but we are feeling how we should for this time of year. Feels like temperatures, they're not going to be straying away that much. That's courtesy of that drier air in place, some of that lower humidity out there. So really some major improvements in the forecast just in comparison to what we were seeing a few days ago. So you will notice the differences stepping out the door for this morning. Heading later on into this afternoon, again, still hot, but better. And no heat advisories are in place with no feels like temperatures in the triple digits. Now timing things out in our futurecast, we start off for this morning seeing those clear skies, a little bit of sunshine to begin for this morning. And the good news is that that's only going to continue heading later on into the remainder of today. No rain chances out there, very minimal cloud cover if we start to see anything develop. Calm and quiet conditions to begin and continue into your Tuesday. So just make sure that you're still giving your plants and your lawn plenty of love. Now, in case you're going to be heading out on the boat for today, our Scout and Legendary Marine boating forecast, mostly sunny skies, those winds around 5 to 10 knots, and those seas right around 1 foot. Just some light chop out there. Boating conditions continue to look nice. However, just a heads up, as we do get closer towards the weekend, we are expecting some of that wind to be picking up, and so also our rip current risks, those will be increasing. It's low today through midweek, and then once we get closer towards Friday and Saturday, that surf does increase, and so we are looking at those moderate rip current risks again as we approach closer towards the weekend. As always, be cautious out there. Always know the name of the beach you're located on and where the closest lifeguard stand is. Also be careful, purple flags out there. That's reflective of the marine life, and in this case, it's going to be the jellyfish. Now, over the next few days, we do have that lower humidity today going down even further heading into tomorrow. And then it's short-lived. Once we get towards the end of the week and into the weekend, those dew points are getting back up into the mid-70s. And really, that's going to be showing in our full 7-day outlook that although we're calm and quiet today and tomorrow, those rain chances are coming back towards the end of the weekend, especially heading into the weekend, a bit higher on Saturday and Sunday. And what you need to keep in mind with that is that it's going to be more of those scattered showers and storms, random. We're going to start to see some of them. So just keep in mind, if you do have any of those outdoor plans Saturday and Sunday, just have a backup plan. There's still decent chances that you don't see anything, or you could see one of those quick passing heavy downpours or frequent lightning storms that we do experience around this time of year on the Gulf Coast. But I'm going to be talking more about your forecast coming up in just a little bit. Vanessa. And also heading into this afternoon, feels like temperatures not as hot, and that's going to be courtesy of some drier air in place and lower humidity. I'm going to be talking more about your forecast details coming up when we come back.